Am I starting another reading vlog? Yes, I am. It is February 11th, and in the 11 days of February, I've finished and completed 5 books, one being a DNF, and the other 4 were not physical TBR books. So I have really nothing to show for my reading this month. For most of this February so far, I have been sick. I think today's the first day. Well, no, I was coughing up a storm earlier. I was like, today's gonna be the first day I feel like pretty good, but honestly, that's not even true. I feel better than I felt ever. Since the sickness started, I feel better. So I'm actually like not in the mood to read, but So here are the books and the things that I'm doing during my first reading sprint. So February 7th, and I was still sick, coughing up a storm in that sprint. I started reading Anne Bishop's The Black Jewel Trilogy. This book contains the first 3 books, and I started reading it during that sprint, and I finished it like the next day. So book 1 and this is finished. But the reason I haven't continued, even though it's the 11th now, is because I'm waiting on the Libby hold for book 2, the audiobook for book 2, and I'm first or second in line, and I should be having it by now, but whoever's reading it is taking them a long time to read it. It is what it is. I also did a thing a couple days ago on TikTok where I did a TBR jar challenge, and I picked 5, and 4 of them got used. One of them was DNF, but the other 2 was reread a book that you loved the previous year. So is it time for the 3rd time to read this book? Maybe. So I have that one, and I'm gonna hold for that audiobook as well. Then I have this one, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I think I'm gonna start this one today, so we'll see about this. Then I have Vampire Sextet, which is short stories by different authors about vampires, I'm pretty sure. So this is for something that's been on my TBR for a very long time. And then I have Outlander, which I'm very nervous about. This is for a New York Times bestseller. And yeah, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see what I start reading. I think I'm gonna start The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo tonight, and I'm also going to start, because I also have on my Kindle book 3 in the Faith Hunter series that I started, that you saw me read at the end of last vlog. So I also have that book I can read as well. I can also read, or at least put on hold, book 2 to Daughter of No World. I have many things I can like start and continue and finish. I haven't been in the mood, and the sickness really took it out of me. This is the first time my voice doesn't sound like Chewbacca, so there's a lot going on. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna start reading, but when I start reading, you will be the first to know. Hello, so it's the next day. Yesterday, I started 3 books and I DNF'd 2 of them, and I'm currently reading the 3rd one. So, first, I started book 3 in the Faith Hunter series, and I am a fourth through it. I'm 25% through it, which is good. Yesterday, I also started Tyrant by R.K. Lilly, and I started The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and both of those I DNF'd. Tyrant, I DNF'd because I never really wanted it in the first place. I got it from a book box because I wanted a specific book from it, which I've already read, and I didn't want it. It was the last one in that book box that I bought in 2024 that I hadn't read, so I have now officially read it, technically, but I'm DNFing it. It was bad. I didn't like it. I knew I wasn't gonna like it. And then The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, it just wasn't catching my attention. I was like 4 or 5 chapters in, and it wasn't catching my attention, so I just DNF'd it. I gave it up. So now I'm reading book 3 by Faith Hunter, and when I woke up this morning, which was like 10 minutes ago, I finally got Rhythm Blues off of hold on Libby, which I'm very happy about. So now that will be getting read soon. So yeah, after I finish this one, I'll read Rhythm Blues, getting some more books read. Just getting some more books read. My goal is to read 100 physical TBR books, right? And right now I'm on track with that, but I thought I wasn't going to be for this month because I hadn't read any physical TBR books this month yet. But now I have 2 done. Even though they're both DNFs, they're still 2 done. So this vlog, I feel, is just going to be me trying to get my reading on track, trying to read, trying to up that physical TBR stack. I'm just going to be trying. So, yeah. Let's see what I get into. Hey, bestie. So, I thought I would talk while I have my little salad here. I would talk about some book things and show you a little bit of a haul. So, a couple days ago, I went to Goodwill, and I love going to the book section and the glassware section. I tell my mom that one of these days coming up, I'm gonna wear comfortable, loose-fitting, or maybe tight-fitting clothes that I could take off easily, so that I could go through every single aisle of the Goodwill and start buying the things that I want to buy to fit the style that's in my head. And I started that on this trip. First, let me tell you about the book-related things I got. First, I got 2 coloring books. They're winery related, so the one is Winery Life and the other one is Wine Country. And it's just pictures of like vineyards and wine and girlies having a good time and people picking grapes and stuff. And it's really going to be a fun time to color. I'm getting more into hobbies, so I did my first diamond painting on stream. Here it is. I cut out all the excess. It's a sunflower one. My mom got me this from Ollie's. I kind of want to go there so I could find other like flowers, because this is like my 3rd favorite flower. So I like it. I loved diamond painting, so now it's a new obsession of mine. I already have stuff in my cart dealing with diamond painting. And then I got 5 books. First, I got People We Met on Vacation. I've only read one other Emily Henry book, and it was Book Lovers. So I got this one. I need to put all of these in my log on my computer. Then I got book 1 of The Maze Runners. I loved the movie series, so I wanted to read the books. So book 1 was there, so I got book 1. I'm still missing book 1 for Hunger Games, because I got book 2 and 3 from Goodwill, and they're in like great condition hardcovers, the old covers, and I've been looking, and I think I'll find it at Second and Charles, but I just haven't gone to Second Charles since like the beginning of January, like January 1st, 2nd. So I don't know. And then I got books 1, 2, and 3 of the Harry Potter series. So Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, which is my favorite movie. If it's not that one, it's Goblet of Fire. Well, no, I like the Half-Blood Prince. But I'm not really going to be talking about these much because Miss J.K. Rowling, I don't want to offend anybody, but I've always wanted to read the books and I never did. I was a humongous pothead. I don't know the right word. So much that my mom, for my birthday, when I was like middle school, my whole room was Gryffindor things. Like, I loved Harry Potter with a passion. It was like my personality. But I never read the books. Which is crazy because I was a book reader since childhood. I just never read Harry Potter. And they're not in like the greatest condition, but they're also from Goodwill and they're in pretty decent condition. There's only like outside marks, and this is books 1 to 3, and they're all the same style, which is hard to find. So I have those 5 books. But this is what I mean when I say I'm starting to find my style. I got 2 purses. The first purse I got, this girl right here, I love her. And it has a little lock on it. It's like a charm, so it's not a real lock. And it's permanent on there. And it's in like, there is nothing wrong with this purse. Like, I could have got this from TJ Maxx right now. And I love it so much. And I want to put I think red and like this print go well together. I kind of want like a big cherry charm to put on this. Oh. I have so many plans. And then the second one is this one right here. This is a denim purse, also in top tier condition. Not a thing wrong with it. Also, while I was already online and I already bought my stuff, there was a whole tie collection. And I've been thinking about ties for like 2-3 weeks. And I just forgot about them at that moment. So again, when I go shelf by shelf, aisle by aisle, those ties will be getting bought. But it's in like top tier condition, nothing wrong with it. I either want to put patches on it, put pins on it, or sew something onto it. I think this is like an amazing material to do that with. Also charms. I saw this black owned purse company and they make bags, which I do want to buy one of their bags. But they have these charms. It's like an iPod charm. And it's like a floppy disk charm and things like that. Like, wouldn't those look good on both of these bags? I think they would look amazing. So I want to get those. But the things I want to talk about when it comes to books is I've been having a hard time lately reading, and I realized it's because of my own thinking. Because when I DNF books, I don't mark them on Goodreads as read or anything, because when you mark things as because I never finished the books, so DNF books don't get marked as read. But I also don't put them into a DNF tag on Goodreads because then it stays on your want to read when you put things in tags. I don't want to do that. And because of that, my reading goal on Goodreads hasn't gone up that much if in the month of February. Because technically, including the DNFs, I've read 6 or 7 books. But because I don't add those on Goodreads, it only says I've read like 4 or 5 books this month, which is perfectly fine. But for me, as a person who reads more than that, it gets in my head sometimes, and I don't know why it's not that big of a deal. But obviously, it's a big deal because I'm making it a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to do about that. But also, it's like there's books I want to read, and I have the biggest urge to read, but I want to read them with an audiobook because I'm not in the headspace right now to be reading physically, so I have to wait for an audiobook because I could just read enter book here physically, but I just don't have the urge to do that at all. And I feel like I am not keeping up with my own schedule of posting on YouTube, which is crazy because every video has come out on time, but I always feel like I'm just like a step behind, or I feel like it's a never ending thing. But again, that's all in my head. That's all me making things up, you know what I'm saying? Not making things up, but like putting that pressure on myself. And I also want to do more. Like the video I'm about to post, the video that's going up on Monday, I want it to be a C-drama and K-drama video. I'm just nervous it's not going to do well, but I never wanted this channel to just be books. I wanted it to be about books, about reading sprints, about games and lifestyle and the shows that I'm into right now. Like me showing you my purses, that's lifestyle, right? Whenever I do that whole going to my Goodwill and going aisle by aisle, I'm gonna record it and post it. So like I would want people to watch it. Sometimes when you work very hard on a video and it does double platinum bread, like you get like discouraged a little bit. Like my Hush Hush video, I read 4 books and it's over 2.5 hour video, and it has like basically like no views, and it gets you discouraged, but also it's like, but you wanted to do it. I really want to do it. I enjoyed doing it, and I enjoyed editing it. So it's like, so you got what you got out of it. You got what you wanted out of it. You had a good time with it. Not everything's about the numbers, because you don't even have the numbers to make money right now. So what's the point of worrying about numbers, right? So it's like, so it's just like all of that into one. It's been going through my brain like 24/7. Not 24/7, because I'm not thinking about 24/7, but it's like every time I'm thinking about YouTube, that's what's going through my brain. And then once you start getting traction, even if it's like the small amount of traction, people start giving you their 2 cents as if you asked for it. So like I just posted a YouTube short, and the person commented, "I love your content, but you need to reverse your video so that I could read and see the covers of the books." And I was just thinking in my head, 1, I say the title out loud for the most part, but 2, you're not blind and you can read because you're writing this comment. The book says Outlander. Guess what? The book is Outlander. And it's like you're saying that as if you still don't have to type it into the search engine or wherever to buy it or look it up on Goodreads or whatever. I was just confused. And it's like I didn't respond because I've responded to people before, and I respond with a quickness, and I'll give you receipts, and I'll read you about yourself, but I don't want that to become my whole thing that I do, because I've done that on TikTok before and they deleted their comment. And that video because I talked about that and it got pretty decent views on that video on TikTok. So I was like, but I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be known as that person. But I don't mind doing it just to eat you up a little bit. But that didn't need to be eaten up. It is what it is. Maybe I'll start reversing them, but sometimes that doesn't work. I've heard, and I just don't care enough to do that because that's how cameras do things. So I was just like, it does it when it does it. I do need to stop putting my hands in front of like the covers. I put my hands in front of the covers a little bit too much. Other than that, read the title of the book. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But there's a lot of projects I want to do, so I just have to do them. And some will get better views than others, and that's just how it's going to be. But I do want to do more about my hobbies because I have so many puzzles, coloring books, crochet kit, Legos, all in that corner. You've seen it before in that corner over there. It's just stacked high. It's all my hobbies. Those coloring books that I just showed you were over there. It's like all the stuff is over there. I know how to hand knit now. So it's like there's many things that I want to do. So the last live we did, it was hobbies, which I had a great time doing, and everybody seemed to be doing different things. Like some people were watching TV, some people were reading, some people were like doing hobbies like me. And this sprint coming up, that's next week, it's just a regular reading sprint, but again, it's a sprint. You can do whatever you want during a sprint. So depending, I might be coloring while listening to an audiobook like I was last time. I was diamond painting, listening to a book. But I do need to buy more. I am obsessed now. And I already put in my cart the kit, so with the screwable jars, so you can put the diamonds that you don't use. It has the sticky pen where you can do a line of diamonds. I am so in it. You don't understand. But I don't like a lot of the diamond paintings I've seen online. So we'll see. We'll see what I do. But yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm a third through the Faith Hunter book. I don't know if I already told you that. I'm gonna finish that book today and most likely start Rhythm Blues today. I'm glad that came off a hold. And then yeah, we'll see what I get up to. Bye. Hello everyone, it's the next morning. Last night I finished, with 30 minutes to spare, the Faith Hunter book I was reading, and it ended on quite a big cliffhanger. So now I need to read book 4. And guess what came off a hold? Book 4. So the books that I have right now on Libby is my Reread of Rain and Red. That came off a hold yesterday as well. So I have this. 2 days ago, a day or two ago, Rhythm Blues came off a hold. So I have this. Around 3-4 days ago, Outlander came off a hold, which is this. And I'm going to start this after I finish talking to you guys. And then the Faith Hunter book 4 came off a hold last night as well. Kind of right after I finished, or an hour before I finished book 3. So I have those 4 books off of hold. And I'm going to start Outlander today after I finish talking to you guys. Read the first 50 pages like I usually do. Let's see if that ends on a chapter. It does. It ends on chapter 3. Period. So yeah, I'm going to read all the way up to chapter 3 and then see if I like it. I'll take my thoughts on it. And then yeah, we'll continue. So let me see. Okay, Claire's from I've watched the TV show, but I never finished the TV show. Claire's from 1945, and then she time travels back to Scotland, 1743. Yeah. The reason I'm so nervous to start this book is because when I was watching the TV show, everybody was getting assaulted sexually. It was moving a little too slow for me. I found the acting a little bit awkward. But so then I asked TikTok, hey, will I like this book if I didn't enjoy the show too much? And a lot of people were like, well, not a lot. One person said if you didn't like the TV show, you're not gonna like the book. So I was like, oh. And then other people were like, it's very dark. There's a lot of sexual assault. There's a lot of torture. I asked somebody, is it explicit? Because I've read Karen Slaughter. I can handle explicit sexual assault. I just don't want to read it. You know what I'm saying? So I asked if it's explicit sexual assault. Torture is fine. If it's explicit sexual assault, that's where I just had to like take out my headphones for like 30 seconds while it's reading it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I needed the audiobook, because if there's sexual assault, I don't want to read it. I'd rather just be like, oh, it takes up this entire page, take it out, and come back when it's over. Um, they do say book one is low key kind of like the darkest. I don't know if that's true or not. Let me know in the comments below. Um, but I'm nervous, so I'm gonna start it, and yeah, we'll see. Hey bestie, so I have officially gotten over 50 pages. 50 pages have been up to chapter 3. Now I'm in the middle of chapter 3, so I'm 60 something pages in. And I'm enjoying it so far. I'm liking it so far. We are officially in 17. What year is it? 43. So we are officially there. So 200 years in the past. And I'm liking it so far. She's met her husband's ancestor. So, that's why. That's one of the main reasons, and I just think I wasn't paying attention. One of the main reasons I DNF'd the show was because she goes back and forth between the past and the present of her present, and after you see all the diabolical, disgusting things your husband's ancestor has done, and it has your husband's face, I swear I feel like I wouldn't be able to look at my husband the same. Because he has the face of like the biggest, the most disgusting predator, rapist person ever. And it's like, so I don't understand that. And I don't understand why she was going back and forth anyways. And I got confused by that. And I think because of that, I stopped watching the show because I was like, I'm not understanding half of it. But I have my cream of wheat here. I'm 67 pages into this. I'm going to watch the morning after show, Love Island Morning After, for All Stars. I love Whitney and I hate everybody else. But yeah, we'll see what I get up to. I will continue with this book. So again, I'm enjoying it, having a good time. The second she gets into this new 1743, guess what's happening? A man is trying to her husband's ancestor is trying to assault her because she thinks she's a hewer. Again, how many women do you see just walking in the woods with a nightgown on? I think she's a ghost, but that's just me. So yeah, I'll see you in whenever, and yeah, let's get back to it. I'm gonna be watching some Love Island recap. Bye. Hello. I've been in the same position with the same clothes for a while, but tomorrow that will change because I haven't actually just been sitting here. I just always end up back here. But whatever. I have read 52% of this almost 900 page book. So I'm pretty far in. I'm very much enjoying it. I'm having a great time. I also watched episode 1 because when I was around 200 to 250 pages in, I realized, okay, we're getting far. I remember like season 1 the most. And when I was around 200 pages in, I was around episode 5. And in season 1, there's 13 episodes. So I'm around 449 pages in now. So I think this book is season 1, which they have a lot to work with. So that's that. Not as dark as I thought it would be, but also I still have half the book left for it to get darker. But today is Friday the 13th, which I did nothing for because I don't care. But tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So me and my mom were like, we should go to the movies, have like a girly date. But I don't know if we're gonna do it tomorrow or because we don't actually want to go outside on Valentine's Day because everybody's gonna be outside with their couples and their Galentine's Day things. So we're gonna go on Sunday instead. Because then I was like, yeah, and then all the chocolate stuff like that will be half off. So that's fine. I want to do a deep everything shower with the shaving, the exfoliating, washing the hair, doing all the stuff, like all the face routine, the body routine, everything. I was waiting on a shower caddy, but I think it goes on the wall instead. I was waiting for that because the one I've had I think like basically forever, and it was getting old and rusty and gross. And I want to clean my shower, put my shower caddy, put all the things that were in my shower on the shower caddy, and then take a everything shower, which I will be taking most likely tomorrow. And I was just waiting for that because I feel very, very ugly. And especially with my face right now, I have so many dark spots and I'm breaking out so much, and it's nothing really I can do about it. I keep on trying things and it's not working. So I went back to like water basics, and that helped my acne. I haven't gotten much acne since then, but dark spots are dark spots. They can't go away with water. Yeah, so tomorrow I plan on doing my everything shower, probably washing my clothes, doing some laundry, also recording a YouTube video because I have to record a YouTube video because I have nothing planned for Monday. And then this video will most likely end Monday or Tuesday because I have to edit it for next week as well. I just feel like the months and days are passing me by. But I did spend a lot of time reading this and I'm enjoying it so much. I'm having a great time. It does have a lot of sexual assault in it. So that is a big warning. That's the main thing that it has in it, that it's could be triggering for some people. It hasn't been, nothing has gone over that line, but it's been close many times. So keep that in mind if you want to read the series. But if you've watched the show, that's a it happens in the show. I do know it crosses the line in the show. Like things happen to people, but I don't remember if it was like explicit or not on the show, but I'm hoping it won't be explicit in the book. Like, let's just go to the next scene thing. That's why I'm so nervous to read it. So I'm getting nervous because I know the show, it happens in the show, so I'm waiting for it to happen in here, which is a scary thing. But another book that came off of hold is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I got it from the library. So I got the book from the library and the audiobook from Libby. So it came off a hold today. So there's that I can read, and I'm very excited to do so. Oh my god, look at my men. Oh my god. If anybody watches Thai BLs, that's William and East. Ugh, the beginning relationship. Ugh. Lovely, actually lovely. Anyways, I also plan on going back to working out and practicing my flute and all of my hobbies next week. I wanted to take this week off because all of last week and a little bit of the beginning of this week I was sick. I still have a little bit of cough, but I'm basically back. I'm at like 95%. Like, so I'm back basically. But I didn't want to go straight into working out again because when I was sick, all I did was take like 10 books off the bookshelf and I was breathing like I had never walked a day in my life. So I was like, let me calm it down. But I want to try like Thai bow and things like that. I saw some videos on it, so I think that's what I'm going to do for the first week going back, is doing like those Thai bow P90X videos because I want to try them so badly. So I'm going to do those. And then I'll get back into my flute and my thing. I'm almost done paying off my flute. By the end of the year, I'll be done paying it off. But I think I'll be done paying it off before the end of the year. I just don't know what month exactly. But yeah, so excited about that. 52% in. What time is it? Will I read more? It's 10:36. 10:37. I might finish this chapter and then be done for the night. I'm on chapter 24, I believe. There's 41 chapters. I'm on chapter 24. So I might finish this chapter and then be done for the night and plan out the video I'm going to record and most likely edit tomorrow. So yeah, those are the things I want to do tomorrow. Record and edit my Monday video, do laundry, do an everything shower, clean my bathroom. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Hello everyone. I hope you can hear me. The microphone's all the way down here. Hold on, let me try to put it on my clothes. I just finished my everything shower. So now I have a foot mask on. Can you hear it? I have a foot mask on. I have, obviously, under eye mask on. And I'm about to put a lip mask on and continue reading Outlander. So I did my everything shower like I said I was going to do. I recorded my YouTube video, but I haven't edited it yet. That's going to take me a minute, I know for a fact. I'm going to try to finish the book today and edit later tonight and or tomorrow for the video going up on Monday. I want to get close, if not finish Outlander. Probably just get close because it's already like 1, almost 2 p.m. What time is it? Oh, it's 12:59, so it's almost 1 p.m. So that's 11 hours to finish this long behind book. I don't know if that's going to happen. So and I wash my hair, period. So my room's a mess now from all the things I did. So I'm gonna relax, cool down, because I'm real warm because I was walking all over the place doing all whole bunch of stuff. I shaved my face. I scrubbed my face. I made a homemade face scrub. It scrubbed my face. I shaved my face. After I take all these mask stuff off, I'm going to put some dark spot serum on my face and leave my face alone. I shaved. I did all the things. I just still need to do my laundry, but I was waiting until after I showered so I could put all the towels that I use, all the things in there as well. So that I'm going to do that later today probably as well. Yeah, I'm just going to continue reading. I don't have much to do. I'm very much looking forward to this lip mask, and then I'll probably put on some lip gloss. This is huge, by the way. Look at it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit when I don't look like this. Hello everyone. So I have officially finished Outlander. Woo! So let me return early and return. And now we gotta get our flowers because we finished almost a 900-page book. Yay! And I did it. And it was amazing. Right now what I'm doing is getting pictures ready for the video that goes up on Monday. I'm talking about K-dramas and C-dramas in that video. So I'm getting all the pictures that I need for said video, and I'm almost done. I need to find a website, kind of like, what's the website where people do their movies and their ratings for their movies, but that for K-dramas and C-dramas. And I know there's one, I just don't remember the name of it. So, So I'm nervous that not nervous, why would I be nervous? But I want to find the correct one, I just don't know which one it is. Maybe you guys could leave it in the comments for me, but I don't know. But I'm almost done. It's a long list, but it's K-dramas and C-dramas on the list. So it's all the ones I've watched, which honestly, in my opinion, isn't that much compared to other people. Because I know other people have watched so many more. Especially like if they've been a lover for a long time. I know for a fact they've watched so many more, and they've especially at least watched the oldies and the like most well known. Like for instance, one of the ones I haven't watched yet, but it's like one that's very well known, is Crash Landing on You. I plan to watch it, but it's just that I haven't yet, and it's one of those things where, like, I do this often. And it's not just with K-drama; it's with any TV show or movie ever. If it's like very humongously popular, and like everybody's talking about it, everybody wants me to watch it, guess what will not get watched? That it happens with everything, and I just, I don't know. So it happens all the time. So I've still I've still not watched Bridgerton, which I don't know if I will actually, because I don't know if I'm into that. I haven't watched Stranger Things after like season 2, and there's many other things. Crash Landing on You. It's what's the other one called with the guy who voices K-pop Demon Hunters, which I also haven't watched. It's a lot of them I haven't watched, and I don't know. I'll watch them eventually. There's many I want to watch. Tell me your top 5 in the comments. Your top 5 K, C, or English speaking shows, and maybe I'll watch them. And they don't have to be popular, because I usually go for more of the non-popular ones anyways. So let me know. I've officially finished. I'll probably be missing one that I talk about in the video, but I'm officially finished with that. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, and then I'm going to start editing this video. It's Saturday. It's Valentine's Day. I'm supposed to be eating some tonight, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be eating. And then tomorrow we're supposed to be going out. I don't remember. But yeah, I finished it. I gotta update it on Goodreads, because that's a feat in itself. And I'm thinking between a 4.5 and a 5-star. It wasn't as dark as I thought it was. Honestly, it's on the same darkness level of like the Binding 13 series, the Boys of Thomas series. Yeah, so it's not that crazy. I thought it was gonna be like a Karen Slaughter level, and that's not what I was ready for. But yeah, I think I gave it a 4.5 to a 5. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I will be continuing with the series. I want to buy the rest of them, but I don't know where I'm gonna get them from. But yeah, sorry that you've been half my face, but does it really matter? No. Yeah, okay. And I'll see you guys in a little bit, probably tomorrow when I start my next book. But yeah, bye. Hello, it's like 6:30 a.m. I woke up at 5 something. I just couldn't go back to sleep. But I woke up to a Pango sale. I sold my Atlas Complex Special Edition. And because I can't go back to sleep, I might as well get ready for the day. It's Monday. So let's brush my teeth, and then we're gonna pack up the order. And I also think I don't want to go upstairs yet because my mom is still asleep. But today's her first day of her internship. So I wanted to make her a coffee to go. But I don't want to wake her up before she has to actually wake up. So when I first hear her walking around, I'll go upstairs and make it for her. But I don't want to wake her up before she actually needs to wake up. Because she loves to sleep. That girl loves to sleep. And I was going to make her overnight oats last night for this morning. But I didn't. So I don't know what I'll do, but we'll see. I think I'll also make her a coffee and like a sweet like refresher drink. A hot coffee. Yeah. But let's brush my teeth first. Okay, so now let's get everything we need to pack up my order. So let's go. Okay, time to pack this back. So this is the book that is getting sold. It is the special edition of the Atlas Complex. It's fairy loot, right? Yes, fairy loot. It's a very beautiful edition. So first I'm gonna wrap it in bubble wrap, because I really don't trust the mailing system nowadays. Things keep on getting, like since COVID honestly, things love to get lost. So I always put a thank you card in there. And sometimes a thank you sticker if something needs to be stickered, but it doesn't need to be stickered this time. And then I always put 2 stickers in there. Usually dealing with what the book is. If the book is a romance, I'll put like romance stickers. If the book is a fantasy, I'll put fantasy stickers. So I'm gonna look through here to see what stickers. This is humongous. I'll do this one because it matches, and I'll do, a lot of these are romance themed. I'll do this one because that's a cute sticker, and I'll do this one. So boom, 2 stickers. And then we're gonna close the box up. I always reuse book boxes for my stickers. So we're gonna tape this up. Why does this always happen? Here it is. And I have nails, so how good is this gonna go? Actually better than when I don't have nails. So we're going to, I don't know how to cut with this. This is that's because there's nothing to cut. Great. Let's use scissors. Like, where's the razor? Okay. And then I fold and I tape, and I double, sometimes triple tape. Because again, do I trust anything? No. Clip, boom. And this book, I put on there for $20, which I think like a Fairy Loot is like around 30-ish. And I had a sale going on, so they got like $3 off. And then Pango took their fee, so I'm only actually making like around $13 and some change. And then I put the thingy thing on. This is a stick one. Before, I used to just tape them, but I got a sticky thing. I forgot what it's called. That only prints this. I think it could print stickers too, who knows? But I use it for this. And boom. Someone is getting a lucky package. So that is done. I was like, well, I'm up, but again, I don't want to wake my mom up, so I'm not going to do anything that goes near her room right now. But I want to do my laundry today. But I'll do that when she's awake. It's starting to become light outside. So, I did this just in time, I feel. There's a couple things I want to do today. Today's Monday, so I did want to start working out again and practicing my flute and my other things. Today, also, a video goes up in around an hour. I've never been up before my video, so here I am. And here are the books I'm in the middle of or want to start. This will be a reread, so let's start rereading. This is a new read, but let's start reading it. This is a library book. My library was going through construction, so no books are due until March 2nd and that's like a month I would have this book. But for the first 2 weeks, I didn't have the audiobook yet, but I have the audiobook now. So, and then this one, read book 1, I need to read books 2 and 3 that are in here. I'm waiting on the Libby Hole for this one. Mind you, I've been first to line for a minute now. So, who knows when I'll get this one. So this one is not really a contender right now. But the other ones I have the Libby Holds for. And I also have one more, which is a Kindle book. It's book 4 in the Faith Hunter Jane Yellowrock series. But I just don't remember. Okay, it's called Raven Cursed. So that one as well I have to read. 2 of these books are physical TBR books. Well, 3 of them are, but one's a reread, so it doesn't count. It's like, I need to take it off my physical TBR. 2 of these are physical TBR books. One's a library book, one's a reread, and one's a Libby ebook. So I would like to read some of those. It's the 16th, so I have how many days left? 12 days left? Oh, I'm so happy. I thought that this week was when this vlog was due. It's due next week, Thursday. That makes me so happy because I feel like I haven't read much or done much. So, okay, so that makes me so happy. I'm looking at my calendar right now. But this weekend, I do have my reading sprints, which I'm also very excited about. I'm really loving my reading sprints. I did them a lot on TikTok. Like, I did them like multiple times a week on TikTok in 2024. And I got burnt out. I liked it because I was making a little bit of change, but I was getting burnt out from it. So then in 2025, I only did it like a couple of times, like 3 times. And I made basically nothing because my audience kind of is gone from it. I started last year in 2025 doing sprints on YouTube, which I make $0.00 from because I am not big enough to make money on YouTube yet, but I like the setup better. I feel more comfortable. Now I'm doing them more often in 2026. I do them at least twice a month, which is great of a schedule. I do want to do it more and longer, which lets you know like I'm really into it because more and longer. Okay. I also want to see if I could dual stream on YouTube and on TikTok. I don't know, but I will try to look into that. But yeah, I'm gonna put all this stuff back where it's supposed to go, and I'll see you when I see you. Probably in the kitchen, or I don't know, but I'll see you when I see you. Okay, so I put honey, brown sugar, and cinnamon in here, and I'm gonna put 2 shots of espresso in here, and I'm data testing, so we'll see. The cinnamon smells so good. Oh my god. Oh my god, that smells amazing. It's actually not bad, but it's still horrible as it's just espresso. But wow. Hello. So I am back downstairs. I have put my first load of laundry in, which is all my bedding. And my mom has officially left for her internship. It feels so like adorable because like obviously when I was a child, she was taking me to my first day of schools and classes like that. And this is the first, like, this is not the first time because she did go to college when she was an adult, so I was there for that too. But like, she's getting her master's like that, and she's going to her first day of internship, and she was so nervous, and I was like, this is how I felt when I was a kid going to school for the first time, and it's just, it was so cute to see. It's like, there's always a point in a child's life, if you are fortunate enough to have parents into adulthood, where y'all kind of switch places, and this is that moment for me, so it's cool to see. But I'm now doing errands around the house. I put my first load of laundry in, I swept and mopped my bathroom floor. Usually people do that last, but I'm doing it first because I did a maintenance body care thing like a day or 2 days ago. And it was just like the floor was messy and stuff like that. So I did that first. But while that's drying, I'm going to go through my closet for things that I might want to give away because my closet looks atrocious right now. And some stuff I'm not giving away, but it shouldn't be in the closet. It should be in the dresser instead. So I'm going to do that as well. It looks crazy in here because I have like puzzles and all my stuff in the air. I also have bedding in here. I have purses and like office supplies, school supplies. Then I have clothes, and then I have. Actually, I might take a break because this is just overwhelming me just about looking at it. But yeah, after the floor dries in the bathroom, I'm going to clean the tub, toilet, and sink, obviously. And I think I'm gonna go through all of my makeup stuff to see if there's anything I need to get rid of and organize those shelves in there. Because I also want to organize this. I think, all right, for right now, I'm just going to organize the top. Not take anything out really, unless I have to, but I'm going to organize the top. And then we'll see where we go from there. I'm listening to Written in Red book one. This is my third time reading the book. I don't think I'm going to read the entire series like I did in 2024 and 2025. I think I'm just going to read book one. I borrowed it a couple days ago just so that it could help me get back into reading because I haven't read much this month. So that's why I'm listening to it, just to feel like I'm doing something when it comes to the reading. I'm going to do the top part of my closet right now while I'm listening to Written in Red, and then by that time the floor should be clean, and then I'll clean probably the sink first because that's the simplest thing, and I'm just gonna take a break after each section because I don't want to overwhelm myself. But yeah, so let's get into it. These are all the puzzles that I finished and kept, and then some more puzzle stuff. Okay, so I finished the top of the closet. So I haven't done any of the clothing, any of the shoes, anything that's on the floor. But the top is complete. The floor is like halfway dry. So instead of doing the rest of the closet, because I'm already over it, I'm going to do the drawers that are attached to my desk because those are diabolically crazy. 3 chapters into Written in Red. Again, I've already read it, so I already know the beats of it. But I'm going to start cleaning out my drawers of my desk, and then I'll move on to the drawers of my nightstands and my dresser later. By the time I finish the desk drawers, my first load of laundry should be done washing, put it in the dryer, put the next load in. But yeah, that's what I'll continue to do throughout the day. I want to work out, but I think I'm a late afternoon to night working outer. I like to get things done during the day and then work out at night, because then if I work out at night, I get tired and I should go to sleep. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. My video has gone up. It went up 45 minutes ago. Probably tomorrow or whatever day this week, I'm gonna see if I could dual stream on TikTok and YouTube, because I do it on YouTube now, so I'm gonna see if I can do both. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, is organize my dresser, my desk drawers, because they look crazy. So yeah, all right, let's get to it. Hello, I know I'm in the same spot, but it's just because the camera's charging right here. But I've done a lot since I last talked to you. I did the top of the closet. I did inside the desk drawers. I cleaned that. I cleaned my entire bathroom, so that's good. The last little laundry, well, is in the laundry, and that includes my bath mats for my bathroom, and that's the last thing that needed to be cleaned. I washed like 80% of the dishes, and I sharpened some knives, my own collection of knives and the kitchen knives, and I'm gonna test them later to see if they actually, I'm gonna test the kitchen knife. I'm not testing my personal knife, that's crazy, but I'm gonna test the kitchen knife to see if it's sharp by cutting something. I don't know what I'm gonna cut though, but cutting something. And I am over halfway into Written in Red. I just love listening to the first book. It's great. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I did some other stuff. I just don't remember. But I do plan on, maybe not today, but like I said earlier, going through my nightstand and dresser drawers. I'm going to work out later today, most likely in the PMs. I organized my hobby stack right here. This hobby stack has Legos, coloring books, crochet kits, puzzles, book nooks for bookshelves, yeah, and like drawing supplies, and also my flute stuff. So I organized that, and yeah, now I'm just gonna lay down. I ate some spicy noodles with like canned fish. I'm getting more into canned fish. It's really good to me. An egg, and ever since I've been having like heartburn because it's like extra spicy noodles, but they didn't taste spicy, but my body feels like it was spicy. So I've been like burning from the inside since. So I just need to lay down and relax for a little bit. But yeah, that's all I did today so far. And I'm just glad I'm listening to a book and having a good time reading it. I could put my bedding back right now, but all of it is still upstairs. I also put all of the things I need to give away to Goodwill in this cart. I haven't looked through my clothing yet for the stuff I need to give away to Goodwill, but I will around the same time I go through all my drawers. So probably later this week. But yeah, that's everything I've done today. I might start later today editing this vlog so that I'm not starting from scratch right before it needs to go out. But yeah, that's all I've been doing. I'm just gonna keep on reading my book and lay down while I listen to my book. So yeah, bye bye. Hello. So I'm about to go to Goodwill and maybe Dollar Tree and maybe another Goodwill because I want to spend a whole day just shopping. So I'm gonna record a vlog for that. But yesterday I did indeed finish Written in Red. I finished it in one day. I had a great time rereading it. It's giving. I'm gonna continue the series. Today I'm gonna start Rhythm Blues. Start that one, and most likely start the Faith Hunter book as well. And then yeah, we'll see what I get up to throughout the day. But I didn't work out yesterday like I said I was, so maybe I'll do it today. I don't know. I was just feeling a little off yesterday. Maybe because I jumped into things a little too quickly. I don't know. But yeah. So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's go. Okay, hello everyone. So I finished Rhythms Blues. I'm gonna give it like a 4.5 to a 5-star. It was really good. This blue lighting is kind of nice, but I know it's gonna turn off while I'm talking, so I'm gonna just do something about it now. I finished it very quickly. I started around like 6:30 and I finished at 9, so that's done. And I'm glad I read it. It was a good read. I just haven't been reading much this month, and partially it's just because of the sickness. But I also just think I'm not in the mood to read. So this is the 10th book that I've read slash attempted to read, and it's not the 19th. It's the 17th, so it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's the 17th. So here's this. Which books do I still have on my Libby? I think I'm gonna start book 4 in Raven Cursed. I'm gonna start that one tomorrow, or maybe tonight if I feel like it. Yeah, I still have The Cruel Prince on here. I've had it for 4 days, and I'm gonna start reading that soon, just because I want to give it back when it's due at the library, which is March 2nd. And I gotta start Birthday Girl because that's for the book club for this month. It's Birthday Girl, and I got the audio book for it from Audible, so I'm gonna start those. And yeah, but none of those books I own that I just named, none of them. So I need to pick a book that I'm very much interested in that's on my physical TBR because I want to read more physical TBR books. So I'm going to go through my shelves probably tomorrow because I don't know if I did all that tonight. I'm going to go through my shelves just to pick 1 or 2 books that I'm really in the mood to read and really don't mind reading by eye or with the audiobook, whatever, but just in the mood to read so that I can get more books off my physical TBR because today I bought some books. I didn't buy a lot. I bought like 5? I don't know. But I bought some books. So, and now I'm going to put my phone on the charger, eat this carrot cake, watch some TV, and then tidy up my room before I go to bed. Well, tidy up my room and then do all that stuff and then go to bed. I went to 2 different Goodwills. And so that was interesting. So, and yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. We'll see if I start any books. And yeah, bye. Oh, I ate that up. Oh my god. I think that's the best espresso I've ever made in my life. How is that possible, guys? Anyways, it is 10:55 a.m. I have woken up, taking the dog outside. Now he's doing cartwheels upstairs. Okay, I could hear him in the kitchen. I recorded 2 TikToks and I recorded the last piece of my thrifting video, except for the try on part. I'm gonna wash these clothes and then I'm going to try them on for like record me trying them on for the video. I made an iced coffee, which is the best iced coffee I've ever made in my life, and a recipe coming soon when I perfect it, because that tastes delicious. Espresso. Okay, and I'm about to eat the rest of the chicken that I got yesterday because I don't feel like cooking anything and I don't feel like eating a whole meal. I finished Rhythm Blues last night. I already told you guys that. And I'm going to start the Faith Hunter book today. But I gave my mom my iPad because she wanted to listen to the audio version of Rhythm Blues because she read it and didn't remember anything. But I'm going to do it on my phone because my Kindle don't work. And yeah, I'm also looking for a K-drama to start. And, oh, I should watch Veronica Mars. That is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. I have the DVDs for it, and now it's on Netflix. And, ooh, girl, ooh, I love that show with all my heart. But, yeah, I'm going to find a K-drama to watch because every time I start a C-drama, I've been DNFing and or just pausing in the middle. And I don't do that with K-dramas as much. I think I'm in the middle of one K-drama right now, and it's just because it's so long. It's good, it's just so long. So I need to find a K-drama to watch that I could just binge. We're going to be looking for that. And that's what I'm going to do until I finish eating. I thought I was going to work out this week, but I just have no bodily urge to at all in the slightest. So I'm going to not work out probably for the rest of this month, but I am going to try to eat better let's talk about the fact that I'm eating chicken wings in the morning. Food is food. But this right here, this coffee, is made with a protein shake by, one of those drinkable protein thingies. I don't know what they're called, but the coffee, whatever in here, is espresso, and I did a little mixture with it. Ooh, 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 tastes so good. Like I ate that up. I ate that up crazily. But yeah, I have to clean my room because of the mess I made doing the haul video. And I also want to try on these clothes, but I have to wash them first. We'll see what I get up to. We'll see. I have no train of thought right now, so we'll see. We will see. So I went thrift shopping yesterday, which I told you guys. I bought books. I bought some home decor. I bought yarn, and I bought clothing. The clothing is in the washer right now, and I just put the books over there so I can't even show you them. But I'll tell you what I bought. I bought book 4 in the Song of Ice and Fire, also known as the Game of Thrones series. Book 4. So now I officially have books 1, 3, and 4s over there because I have to log them into my system. I'm missing book 2, but I'm buying them secondhand at Goodwill's and Second and Charles's and Salvation Army. So whenever I get it, I get it. And then, as you guys know, I finished Outlander, and I saw there books 3, 4, and 7, so I bought those as well. I wish I found book 2 there, but it wasn't there. But again, I found Outlander at Salvation Army for 25 cents, and then those were no more than $1 a piece. So I'll find book 2 eventually. If people are getting rid of 3 and 4, they're gonna get rid of 1 and 2, you know what I'm saying? So I got that. Then I got a decor bowl. It's still right here. That's why I'm showing it to you. This is the bowl. I have a very big picture of what I want my future home to look like. And I've been buying things from Goodwill's that I want to be in my future home. And I had like these alchemy bottles in my cart. But then I gave them back because I didn't have a plan for them. I just thought they were nice. And I've realized everything that I've bought so far, like I knew exactly where I wanted to go in my future home and exactly what I wanted to do with it. Even if I didn't know where it was going to go, I knew what I wanted to do with them. Like ornate bottles, like alchemy bottles. And I was just like, But I didn't know what to do with them, so I didn't keep them. But this bowl right here, my mom saw, and she's like, this is you. This is for your home. And I was like, you are indeed correct. So I have this. It unraveled, but I bought yarn. I'm going to try to roll it back up. I know how to finger knit, right? I finger knit 3 Christmas stockings. This ball of yarn was $3.99 at Goodwill. So there's that. Lastly, other than the clothes that I haven't showed you because they're in the washer. Lastly, I bought this humongous bag of yarn. It's one of those suction-y bags. What are they called? But so I'm trying not to ruin the bag. But this is a bag of yarn. I got this for $30. So what I want to do right now is count all of the bags of yarn. Also, I'm going to put them back in this bag after I'm done because I don't have anywhere else to put it. But I wanted to start crocheting and knitting. Not knitting, because knitting is with those pointy sticks, and I'm not there yet. But I did want to start crocheting, because I want to crochet some book covers and some like charms. So I have ideas and I have things in my mind, and I'm very much in my hobby era. And this was $30. And I remember when I was at Michael's like a couple weeks ago, like one roll of that chunky knitting stuff was like $8-9. So I thought like buying $30 worth of knitting and crocheting yarn this is a steal, because imagine this one thing of yarn was $3.99, and I saw some yarn that looked similar to this out, and it was like 4 of like the ones that's in the bag out singled, and they were like $4.99 a piece, $3.99 a piece. So this is a very big steal. So I'm going to count them, see how many of the same yarns I have, because that'll depend on how big the project will be. So I'm going to count them now, and you will be here for this. And I'm watching the After Sun the morning after of Love Island episodes from Love Island All Stars. So yeah, we're gonna count these together. Let's open it. Hold on. I'm very scared. I'm not gonna put this on my bed or anything, cause you know, secondhand things. And I don't know if you can really wash yarn, just straight yarn. I don't know. I'll Google that. It's time to count all of it. This is crazy. This is quite a lot. I'm gonna count to see how much I have. All right. Okay, so I have officially counted and unraveled as much as I could. I have 61 balls of yarn. That includes the big one that didn't come in the bag with it. And I unraveled as much as I could. This is the knot that was left from all the yarn, but I still have a lot of yarn. I'm about to wrap this one up, but let me show you the look of all the yarn on the floor right now. And yeah, let me show you. Okay, so that's all the yarn that I have, and I'm going to, I also found a crochet needle in one of the balls of yarn. So it was in one of the long ones, so there might be more in the long ones, I don't know. But I also have a two crocheting kits that came with needles. Maybe all three of them came with needles. So I don't need to buy any needles right now, which is good because I don't really want to buy a needle right now. So now I have all of these. I have a lot of the same brand. For instance, I have a lot of this brand, which is Homespun Lion brand yarn. I have a lot of that. I have a lot of this brand, which is Cozy Wool brand, this one. And then I have a lot of Loops and Thread Country Loom yarn. I have a lot of this. I have 8 of these. And this is with 5 different colors. This is Karen yarn. And it tells you I like that it tells you on the packet what's the best needle for it. So for instance, this is a 4 and I need a 5. So I can't use this needle with this thread, with this yarn. But yeah, this brand I have a lot of. And then a lot of them did not come with things wrapped around them. For instance, these balls of yarn didn't. So I'll just have to do some research for myself. But yeah, I have a lot. And I have ideas. I have 2 main ideas of things I want to do, which is book covers, like the ones that close, and the ones for hardcover books when you open them, like the ones that you used to have to buy for your school books, and some coasters. Those are my 2 biggest plans right now are those 2 things. So, and I think I want to kind of make something for the headrest of my gaming chair. But like, yeah, we'll see. I have big plans, so I'm very excited. Hey y'all, so I'm back from Old Navy, Michael's, and we went to Jimmy John's, so I'll tell you what I got from all those places. It was raining like a monsoon season type of rain, so we got off the highway and just went down the street because it was like crazy. Like everybody was like driving on the highway at like 30 miles per hour. Half the cars had on their hazards. Like it was crazy. Just for like 15 minutes later, nothing. But it was like you couldn't see in front of you. So we were like, no, we should not be on the highway for this. But first we went to Michael's because I wanted to get some needles for my crocheting journey. So I got some needles, and these needles have the number on them, so I know what they are. In a 6-pack for like $7, like $8-9, so that's great. So I have these now. I'm gonna start this crocheting journey. And then I got a diamond painting. This is humongous. It's, how big is this? 18 by 24, so 1.5 feet by 2 feet, which is crazy. And this is like my dream home, honestly. Can you see it? And I might be doing this one for the reading sprints we have tomorrow, because the first time I did a diamond painting was earlier this month on the 7th for our reading sprints. It was our hobbies and reading sprints, and I did a sunflower diamond painting. It was my first ever diamond painting, and I was listening to Ann Bishop. And now I have this one, and I think I'm gonna listen to Ann Bishop again because that audiobook just came off a hold. So boom. Then we went to Old Navy, and we went for pants. And the big thing is, my mom was too tall for all the pants, so she was like, even the pants that like fit me everywhere, they were like inches too short. And I was like, ugh, really? And they said they only have tall online, so I had to go online for that. And I had a nice shirt, but it's expensive. I just didn't realize it would be so expensive. It was like a fitted like crop tee, and it was very pretty, but it was $20. And I was like, it has like 4 inches of material. It should not be this expensive. And the belts were also that much. So my mom was like, just go to the hair store to get a belt. So I was like, you're right on that. So I only got 2 things, but I did sign up for a membership, so now I be getting these points. Mind you, this is like my first time ever buying something from Old Navy. I got boxers. This is 4 pairs of boxers for $20, because the boxers there, these are on clearance, but the boxers there, it's like one for like $15, and then if you bought like the 3-pack, it was like 3 for $23. So 4 for $20. That's a great deal. And I really like them, because some of them, like, they were all weird. They were all like, this one has bananas on it, this one has eggplants on it, this one has watermelons, this one has like pizzas. Like, it was like weird. And there's like only a couple had just like plaid or boy-y patterns, and I wanted the plaid boy patterns. So I have this red pair, this blue pair, this green pair, this has boats on it, and then this like white and pair. And I like them all. I love them all. I got that, and I got I've been wearing makeup a lot more, and I got a primer, because I got a primer for Christmas, and I don't like it at all. It's a stick primer, and it's very waxy, very dry. You can't rub it in well. I don't feel like it's doing anything, and it could be doing everything, but I don't feel like it is. So, and that's all I got from Old Navy was these 2 things. I was looking at the bag charms. They had beautiful bag charms, but it was in the aisle. Like, it was in the bag charms were in the line for the cash register. So we were looking at them, and then a line of like 8 people formed when there was no one at the cash registers. No one was buying nothing. The second we stopped to look at the bag charms, they were like 15 people behind us, and we were like, and there wasn't even enough room for them to get around us so that they could go to the cashier. So I was just like, so it was cute, because I want one for this purse that I wore today out, and I want one for my cheetah purse. I want the for a lot of purses. Don't look at this, by the way. There's a lot going on. Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. So I got those 2 things from Old Navy. Went to Jimmy John's. And from Jimmy John's, we just got a Cubano. I got a Cubano, long one, I don't know, cut in half, and a Dr. Pep. I don't drink soda often, so when I do, it's going to be a Dr. Pep. Cherry, specifically, but most places don't have cherry, so this is just Dr. Pep. I don't know what it is, but the doctor do be in session. Right? Okay, that's all I got. And I just finished accidentally, because I had a button up above this, and this was in the, this is the microphone, this was in the pocket of the button up, and I put the button up straight into the washing machine because it had makeup on the collar. I didn't want it to stain. And did I forget that this was in there? Yes. So it was washing for around 10 minutes by the time I realized this was in there. I just did a test before this, so we'll see. Girl, like, look at the fluff. Look like a wet rat. Crazy. But it turned on. It did all the stuff. So we're just gonna see if it still works, and that's on me. That, I mean, I don't hear no water or nothing in there. Today's the day I'm gonna finish the Faith Hunter book, and I'm gonna start probably during the sprints tomorrow. Let me show you what books I have left on my Libby, because I've had Cruel Prince for a week now. So I gotta start. Look what just became available. Do you see that? That's book 2 to the Basilisk Kids. Borrow. They just got Infinity and they got unlimited copies. That's why. Oh my god. But it was like, girl, when I tell you it was months and months behind, that means that I need to get the ebook for it. And I'm pretty sure they didn't give unlimited copies of the ebook. So I don't like to just listen to books for the most part. What is it called? Oh my god. It's such a long wait for the ebook. And it's not on Kindle Unlimited, I don't think. Why would they do that? Well, it's unlimited, so I could just keep on renewing it until it's not unlimited no more. So that's not too bad. Oh my god, why would they do this to me? Okay, that's not what I was supposed to be talking about. Okay. Well, now it's that one as well. But before that one, I have the Cruel Prince, and I've had it for a week now, so I have 14 days left. I have Raven Curse, which I'm going to finish today. And then yesterday, Heir to the Shadows became available. So that's book 2 in the omnibus. So I'm going to start that one probably during the sprints tomorrow. Cruel Prince and that one during the sprints tomorrow. And I'm very close to getting My Hero Academia Volume 42, which is the last volume. So yeah, that's all I got to update you on. Yeah, we're gonna get into this. Let me show you. Did I show you what I did? Hold on. I did this much of, so that's 2 rows, and I think I did pretty good. I think it looks very good actually. So I'm getting there. I just need to keep on practicing. I'm gonna keep on practicing until I get how to keep it taut and how to hold it properly. That's my main gripe right now. I do not think my nails are helping that, but at the same time, I don't want to get rid of my nails. I would like to learn how to work with my nails instead of having to get rid of them to do it. So yeah, I've been talking for almost 10 minutes, so we're gonna go. Bye. Alright, y'all, so I'm leaving the house again. Last night, I started and I finished the Cruel Prince. Gave it a 3.5. It was pretty good. I'll continue with the series, but I'm getting it from the library, so I'll get them when I get them type of thing. Look at me, I've left the house so many times this week. To get my teeth cleaned and stuff. And have a checkup body-wise. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. And I'm probably going to take you along. It's the doctor. It's teeth. So, yeah, I'll see you when I get back. I don't know what I'm going to read. I don't know if I'm going to finish this vlog today, though. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, my God. I just got back from being outside. It's 2:16. I left the house around 8:30. But I'm back at the house. I went for some pho afterwards. The pho hit a piece of my spirit, let me tell you. And I went to the supermarket after, got some snacks, and that was it. So now I'm back here. Today's Sunday. I have to edit an entire video. It's gonna be the Goodwill video. So before seeing this one, you'll see the Goodwill video. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'll be editing this video right here. I'll be editing you guys. Yeah. I didn't read or anything while I was out. I think I'm going to start the Anne Bishop book, but I'll start it. I think I'm gonna try to get through book 2 and 3 of the Anne Bishop series next week, the last week of February. And the entire time, I'll be doing my diamond painting while doing it. That's what I think I'm gonna do. And yeah, girl, I'm tired, but I think that's where I end of this video because I'm over it. I'm tired. And I only have 23 minutes left on this SD card. So that's how you know I've been yapping it up. Have I though? I don't know if I have actually. But yeah, I don't have anything in the mood to read right now. But we'll see what I do. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for joining me for however long this video is. I know it's a long one because I never know how to stop yapping. I hope you have an amazing top tier, all 5 stars, no DNFs, reading day, week, month, or year. And I'll see you guys in my next video, hopefully soon. I don't know, probably though. Bye.